Hello, everybody. This is Blake Gardner, and I'm the school superintendent of the Hill City School District. And congratulations, this is the last COVID dashboard you'll get from me this year. The first thing I want to do is say congratulations. Congratulations to our seniors that graduated, to all of our students. We finished the school year out on a high note. We had a wonderful year. Many milestones this year. We were ranked the #1 high school in South Dakota. And as superintendent, I just want to offer a genuine and heartfelt thank you to everybody. We would not be where we're at today. We would not have had the success that we had without each and every one of you. Attached on this slide is the statistics from the Hill City School District over the course of the entire year, which is 171 student contact days. We had 41 total cases, and that's about 7% of our staff and our students that tested positive. And so 41 total, and the most at any one time we had was 5, and that was prior to Christmas break. The data on this page comes directly from the Department of Health website. You can see that we have 55 confirmed or probable cases as of today. You look at 634 active cases, that's incredibly encouraging when you think back to mid-November when we were over 20,000 active cases at one time in South Dakota. And then you look at only 57 are currently hospitalized, which is about 2% of our COVID dedicated hospital beds in South Dakota. And that's, again, very encouraging. The trend line at the bottom of this slide shows the journey we were on with COVID-19, and you can see right now we're only at about 40 cases for that 7-day moving average, and you look back a year ago at this time we were at 70. So certainly it's pretty obvious that we peaked mid to late November, but we're headed in a good direction right now. To localize it a little bit more, I wanted to show data from Pennington and Custer County. You can see our trend line in the upper left-hand corner for Pennington County is very similar to the state of South Dakota, with the peak in mid to late November. We said in South Dakota the 7-day moving average is about 40 active cases right now. In Pennington County, we're only averaging about 6 active cases on a daily basis for that 7-day moving average, which is down from 12 a year ago at this time. And then the chart on the bottom right here, this is Custer County over the last 14 days. And you can see how well they're doing in Custer County with very, very few cases. And so it's encouraging that as a state, we're trending in the right direction, but also locally, we are following the same trend lines. A big reason for the trend lines heading in the direction they are is the vaccines. And you can see how many vaccines have been administered. On the far right, it shows that 53% of South Dakotans have had at least 1 dose. That number's actually dropped over the last 2.5 weeks because they have now added 12 to 16-year-olds to that overall percentage, whereas before it was 16 and older. So you can see the numbers there, 343,187 are completely vaccinated in South Dakota. The purpose of this slide is to show you the COVID-19 deaths in South Dakota and the age group that has been impacted by COVID-19. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see that we've crossed the 2,000 death threshold. And then the two graphs show the total cases and then the deaths by age. I'd like to point out that the student population that I work with as superintendent is that 0 to 19 range, and so happy that we haven't had any deaths in South Dakota from that age demographic. You can see that even 20 to 39 age group has handled COVID-19 really well. We're 99.94% survivability rate, and those numbers have stayed very consistent because of the vaccine and because of the infusions that our healthcare providers are giving to the patients in all demographics, but that 20 to 39 age range has really done well. Then I wanted to make a point that you can see the 70 and above demographic has really been impacted in South Dakota by COVID-19 and nation and worldwide. where you have a 12% fatality rate in that 70 and above demographic. And if you take it a step further and look at the 80 and above, it's about a 20% fatality, where only 80% survivability. So I do think it's worth noting that that is the demographic and the age group that we all need to be aware of and try to protect those people. And the final slide, this is just me taking a victory lap. And I just, again, a heartfelt thank you to our school board. The support that our board of 5 members showed was phenomenal. And they deserve a huge amount of credit for our success this year. Our administrative team was unwavering. We were all unified. Our teachers, educators, paras, custodians, kitchen staff, secretaries deserve an immense amount of credit. Just being the boots on the ground front line for our students that came every day and gave us their best effort. Our parents, when we did the stakeholder survey back in August, 96% of you said you wanted to be in person, in school, 5 days a week. And then our community supported our school and just really made it happen. So thank you. I have colleagues in other school districts and other parts of the country that this was a really, really tough year for them. And it was hard for everybody. It was a lot of work, but I'm so proud of all of our stakeholders for the solidarity and unity that we showed this year. And it is amazing what happens when everybody is on the same team with the same goal. And that's the best education for our kids. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am so blessed to serve as your superintendent. Thank you for a wonderful year. Enjoy your summer and make today your masterpiece.